Welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. Last time we were clearing out some more of these side quests at the end of the Rising Tides DLC. Looks like we got 2 more to go. So the first one we will we'll go take care of this first because it's the closer of the two. And then depending on where this destination turns into after this, we'll probably end up going to the waterfall.
Clive, my
for
brother.
the other side quest.
If it isn't my old mate Sid.
This guy.
So you do remember me, even stripped of my cunning disguise. I'm touched.
This is the guy from
You
the
two
other
know each
DLC.
other.
My friends and I crossed paths with your brother on our hunt for the dusk crystals, during which we saved his life. 3 times, was it?
3, 4, who's counting? All I know is when Shula mentioned she'd called in Sid the Outlaw to help young Walyas, I could be sure that the little rascal was in safe hands. I mean, having seen you in action back at the tower, I know exactly what you're capable of.
So the mercenary you met in the Sage Spire, that was Clive. And he saved your life? That's a rather different story from the one you told me. And a far likelier one at that. It would appear my family owe you twice over. Whether they admit it or not. Honestly, Fammy, would it kill you to tell the truth once in a while?
What? I said sorry, didn't I? How about we save the recriminations until after the ceremony, eh?
Speaking of which, what does this ceremony involve exactly?
It's simple, really. We each say a short prayer and anoint the child's head with holy water.
Nothing too onerous, then?
Not about the rite itself, no. But it does call for some preparation. One of the witness's responsibilities is to collect the holy water, you see. 3 files for the 3 ministrators, each
And that's where
taken
we come
from
in.
a particular place. Don't worry, though. It's not as if you have to go alone. I can show you the way.
I'd appreciate that.
Famiel, you stay here and ready the Witten Hall.
Leave it to me.
If there's anything Jill and I can do to assist you.
We'd be glad to help.
Josh sounded kind of
And you
annoyed
both.
there. I'm like, if there's anything we can do to help.
All right then, let's get started, shall we? There are 3 types of holy water that we must collect. The water of the mountain, of the river, and of the sea. We take the water of the mountain from the spring atop Maiden's March. The water of the river from the course that flows through the ruins of Riversmeet. And the water of the sea from the shallows of Tailwind Bay.
Gotcha.
Here are the files we'll be using in the ceremony. I'm ready to leave
Should be
whenever
simple
you are.
enough. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, so that's where we're going down to. The Laughing Reef. Interesting name. Okay, so let's go get this one done first. Hopefully we don't have to take out the giant cat again. Okay, so let's grab this. Yoink!
Someone's in trouble. Come on.
Apparently. Oh, no, we gotta take out the giant cat again. More importantly, why are you guys here?
Help? What help? Nobody's coming to... Help?
We're here to help. Keep its attention on us.
More than that.
Ow! All right, let's go. We almost got the stagger. Oh.
Nice try.
Getting there. A little slow on the dodges today. And there's a stagger. All right, toasty. There we go. Well, that was fun. Wow, we're up to 8,500 ability points. Good stuff.
Is anyone hurt?
You know, I'm debating
Oh, Sid!
whether or
Through all
not
the
we want to go
clouds in the
through
heavens,
with
You
starting
saved
up our
us.
playthrough on Final
Again.
Fantasy mode.
Would you two care to explain what you're doing up here?
The chief sent us to fetch incense for the ceremony. So the Witten Hall smells nice for the little Ben.
You mean to tell me you braved this den of deadly beasts for some tree sap?
Apparently.
You don't have to do everything he says, you know.
Or if you must, at least have the good sense to ask one of our hunters to accompany you.
We're sorry.
It's fine. Just go back to the village before you get yourselves into any more trouble.
Right you are.
Righto.
Oh, thanks and that.
Remind me to give my brother a cuff round the ear when we get back. Right then. Let's collect this water, shall we?
All right.
The rain that falls on the mountain emerges here, in these springs.
Cool story.
The source of the river. The source of life.
Precisely. Take care not to spill it.
Okay, so now we are going to take a zip over here. Can we jump down by chance? No, eh? That would have been fun.
We can collect the water of the river from here.
All right.
The water of the river represents life.
Wow, no monsters here?
It is constantly
I thought for
moving,
sure we were going to have a battle
constantly
before each one of them.
changing.
I'm kind of debating going over and taking care of the quest over at the witch
And though its
drop
course
or
may
witch's
twist
drop
and
or whatever
turn
it's
or
called
branch into 1,000
before we go to the
separate
last part,
streams,
but at the same time I kind of
it
want to
always
wrap this one
flows
up
in the
first.
same direction, from source to sea, beginning to end.
I'm assuming that's the waterfall that the lady launched
Right
herself
time.
from.
What of Wallius then? When your ancestors froze him, did they remove him from the River of Life?
They did. Like an ice-bound pool that didn't thaw for 80 summers. But now he's free to flow again, to live. And you and I shall flow with him, for we are all but drops of water in the great river of life.
I find that thought oddly reassuring.
Go on.
A drop of water might seem insignificant on its own, but as a part of a torrent, it can cleave a path through the hardest rock. It makes me believe we humans might just stand a chance.
I believe we might. Just one more file to...
Yeah, let's go take care of this one first. Whatever. Okay, so we are going not to the giant turtle. Oh! I hear an aquamarine. There we go. See if we can see anything from here. Yeah, no, not seeing anything going on. I don't hear anything either. Oh! Oh, the turtle has it. Get wrecked! Oh, come on! All right, let's go. Are we taking enemies out in the background too? Get wrecked! All right. Oh, hi.
Don't think we're finished.
So did we just automatically pick it up after we win? Yeah, sure enough. Okay, cool. Make sure we don't miss no aquamarines around here. Definitely don't want any part of that turtle.
This path leads down to the coast.
So that means we
Usually
should only
keep this
have,
gate shut
what,
tight.
4 more
Since
aquamarines
this
to
is
find?
a special occasion.
Open up, man! Open up, eh? You couldn't think
Thank
to
the tides
build a
the weather
hinge?
held. This place can be treacherous when the waves are high. If it weren't for the holy water, no one would ever come down here.
I'll be sure to watch my step.
Water flows to the sea, then rises into the clouds. Just like life, the end is not the end, only a new beginning.
Dang, what a view. You know what I don't get, though, is... Oh, wait, never mind. Or, wait a minute. So, I'm assuming that beam, then, is just going to stay there to maintain the freeze on that wave and keep their cloak up?
My ancestors chose this place because it was where the first boat landed.
Then it's a good thing they didn't land closer to the surge.
Quite.
All right, let's go.
The water of the sea. I still can't help but be awed by it.
Oh, all that wave ever made me feel was pity and sorrow for the innocent life trapped inside it. The child my great-grandfather sacrificed to try to change his people's fate. It was wrong, an unforgivable sin. But I often wonder, will my descendants ever forgive me for what I have done? As tributary, I've faced many difficult choices. And though I've always striven to do what's best for my people, here we live in poverty, hidden away from the world. So have my choices denied them a better life, just as my ancestors denied Walyas his?
No. You would not forcibly sacrifice one of your people to save the others. You do the best you can for all of them, as do I. We share in their woes, just as we share in their joys. And the most we can do is try to bring them more of the latter.
Aye, you're right. And try I shall, to bring all of my people a better tomorrow. Walyas included.
Then I wish you luck. If my time with the boy is any indication, he's going to be quite a handful.
There's an understatement.
Then we must start as we mean to go on, and give him the very best welcome we can.
Where to next, then?
Back to the village, to find out if my brother has made the necessary...
All right. We'll wrap up this side quest, and then we have, I'm assuming, one last side quest to
We have
wrap
the
up.
holy water. Is everything else in place?
All ready to go. Told you could count on me.
Then let us begin. Famiel, have your men summon everyone to the Witten Hall.
Right you are.
Ashula, wait. I don't know the words.
Don't worry, there aren't many of them. We'll have time enough to practice before people arrive. My friends, we are gathered here today to welcome this child into our community by the rite of immersion, as has been our custom since the first reign. As tributary, I would normally perform the rite with the child's parents, but Walyas's mother and father returned to the sea long ago. So I and my brother Famiel shall serve as his family, while the one who returned him to us shall bear witness in my stead. Clive, if you would step forward.
Like the rain that falls on the mountains tall, are we born.
Like the river that flows
It's like, hey,
through the valleys
what gives?
below. Do we live?
Like the boundless sea, where the currents run free, do we die, and to the clouds then rise again.
I'm just gonna dump the whole bottle on him.
The circle of water is the circle of life. And today, from the heavens falls rain anew.
Wasn't raining when we were out there,
This
though.
child, well, yes, now joins our stream, and he shall flow with us from the mountains to the sea.
Wait till that kid finds out his, when he's a little bit older, his actual story. Like, oh yeah, so when you were born, your dad sacrificed you and your mom jumped off a waterfall, and long story short, you were frozen in a giant tidal wave for 80 years, and then a guy came along and beat the crap out of you and, you know, unfroze you from when you were having from time, and you know, you had this big
You played
tantrum.
your part to a T,
And
Clive.
now
Thank you.
you're being
Means a
raised
lot
by
to us.
like your
I was honored to be asked. And
Great.
terrified I'd miss.
great niece.
Now that you're part of the family, young Walyas, my lad. Uncle Samuel can teach you the ways of the world.
Oh no, he can't.
Eh?
Don't be so hasty. Your brother's knack for self-preservation might serve him well.
Ha! You are never going to let me live that down, are you?
I'm gonna raise Walyas as if he were my own. Teach him everything I know about life, our people, and our past. But with all the mother crystals gone, he will grow up in a world without comforts. One where we only have ourselves and each other to rely on.
Probably for the best.
I'd say your people are better prepared than most to survive in such a world, Shula. To thrive, indeed, under your guidance.
Only if nature continues to smile on us. If we were to lose her gifts, we'd be left with nothing at all.
Yes. But it needn't come to that. Not if we can stop the spread of the Blight. So long as we can save a single patch of soil, we can plant the seeds for a new world. One where we can all be free.
Perhaps then we might finally be able to step out from behind our curtain, eh? Till that day comes, I wish you good tide.
Thank you. We should be on our way.
Well, you be careful out there.
Aye, you steer clear of trouble now.
Likewise.
So I guess that's the side quest they intend to do for you to do last. Kind of round everything out. All right, we're almost at the 200K. Oh, cool.
To think, we must be the first
Hey, you got a
outsiders to
trophy.
have witnessed that rite in over a century.
Walyas has been waiting for it for nearly as long. He seemed pleased to be finally rejoining the family.
Okay, yeah, so it looks like we have one quest left, so let's zip over here. And which way are we facing? The wrong way. So we're gonna go to the left.
This should be the path to Witch Drop. Hungry,
Whatever, we're just gonna roast them.
And here's our welcoming party.
Oh boy. Oh, hey now.
Nice try. Oh, good.
Uh-oh. Ow!
Nice try.
Get wrecked! There we go.
Looks like that's the last of them. Now, where's the grave? This must be it.
My lord, thank you for making the path safe again.
No problem.
Easy. Was that her name?
Yes. Hardly the most fitting tribute for a dominant, is it? A rough-hewn stone with naught but a given name engraved on it. But my ancestors had only been here a matter of weeks when she passed. Every day was a
Oh, wait a
struggle
minute.
to
This isn't...
survive.
Okay, I was thinking Witch's Drop.
had
I
neither
was
the
thinking that
time nor
was
the energy
a
to
reference
devote to a
to
more
the lady
elaborate
throwing
memorial.
herself off of the waterfall. But no,
Yet they
this is
spared what they
the
could to
witch.
grant her wish,
Shiva's dominant.
that even in death she might continue to watch over her home.
She lived down there then? In the ruins?
That's right. They were once the living quarters for those who served up in the temple. When the Northern Thanes sent her here to weave her spell, this was where she and her retinue stayed. There were priests, handmaidens, and a knight sworn to shield her from harm.
Well, we know what happened to that night. That was the
Of course, they
timekeeper.
were all gone by the time my ancestors arrived, fled or dead in the Western Wars.
No, the timekeeper was still very,
Well,
very
except
much
to
alive.
say, who remained till the end. Alone.
Indeed. At least, that is the story as it's been handed down in Haven. But there is an epilogue to the tale. One known only to Lady Shula and myself.
Okay, lady, spill the beans.
Some years after Issei's passing, you see, my grandmother came here to tend the grave and found a stranger kneeling before it. A knight, dressed head to toe in plate. She asked of him who he was and whence he had come, but received no answer. The only words he spoke were, "Tell me true, whose grave is this?" So she told him of how her people had met and cared for Issei, and how she had died. His only reaction was to stare up at the air of hours in silence. Then he left, never to be seen again.
You said he was wearing plate. Was it black and gold?
Do you know something of him?
When we went up to the Air of Hours to unravel the spell, we were set upon by a shade in the shape of a knight in full plate. It manifested in front of the Vare, and in its ether, I felt Shiva, the witch.
You think this may have been the same man my great-grandmother met? Issei's knight?
It would make
I don't know.
sense.
Maybe. All I can say for sure is it was intent on protecting her creation.
Or perhaps her spirit? What remained of her ether, preserved in the Vare? Perhaps his spirit too became enraveled in her spell, frozen in an eternal vigil.
Till we ended it.
If the shade you fought was Issei's knight, then ending it was the greatest gift you could have given him. Now he can return to the sea, to be with his lady once more.
I guess
And
that's
if his
one way to
spirit
look at
should
it.
ever return here to visit her grave, I shall ask his name, that I might carve it in the stone next to hers.
That they might be together. Once and for all.
All right, quest complete. Hmm.
Thank you, my lord, for reuniting them.
Okay, so I have questions. Let's hit the world map. I'm not seeing anything else out here side quest wise. Nothing new on the hunts. So let's take a zip over to the shop. This away. Put the blacksmith first.
Yes?
Okay. So we need a fool's gold for that. And we need illudium. But where does one get illudium? Hmm. Okay, so we're going to have to go take out a Tonberry to get the other one of that. And then we still have to find this other ageless thing. Okay, so let's see if we can... Let's zip over here. And can we not go... Really? Okay. So we can't go up to the temple anymore, can... Or wait. Yeah, no, we can't go up to the temple anymore. Well, let's zip over here. And we'll do a quick rundown and see if we can't find any aquamarines on the way there. And then we'll make a pit stop in by where we took out the Tonberry King to see if there's any other Tonberries over there that we would be able to maybe get a fool's gold from. Because otherwise, I don't know where you would necessarily get it. Unless you have to get it playing through on Final Fantasy mode. So you would have to, like, essentially beat the game again, get back up to this point, and then do the side quests again and get the items from the enemies along the way, because that's the only way I think you're getting back into the temple. We're going the right way? Yep. Yep, we are. Probably should have stocked up on high potions. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Oh, geez, right there. Okay, 3 more. Oh, hey, we had a little lag spike there. Let's see, do we got a big boy Tonberry in here? Probably not, right? Nope. I'm not sure where we'd find it. Because we'd have to go out and find a big boy tonberry somewhere. Ah, there you are. No, Clive, stop jumping and just pick it up.
Ah, Clive. What do I do around here? Now, though, not that I
New
bear a
opportunities,
grudge,
huh?
mind. Say what you will. So don't you worry. Well, needless to say,
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. They don't seem like the brightest two guys.
but it was my job.
And you screwed up, didn't you?
You understand what I'm saying, though.
You're not an
Anyway.
outlaw. Oh, that's an interesting term. Oh my god. You would think that that's not the kind of thing that you would term as bright. Oh.
What more is there to know? Luckily, you see,
Oh, yeah, I guess if you spread it out.
but then Drake's tail fell.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Mind how you go, and remember,
I will have to charge you.
No kidding, you don't say. Okay, well, let's grab these.
Well, if you're sure you need it,
We'll get our high potions back.
may it serve you well.
Might as well grab the strength tonics.
Well, if you're sure you need it.
So let's see, what do we got here? Okay.
Anything else? Hey, we can use that.
Okay. No other valuables in there. Got 171 of these we can dump, though.
Anything else?
And 98 of those.
This is all we can pay. Anything else?
Okay, we'll dump 101.
This is all we can pay.
And 142.
Anything else? Very well.
You don't reckon Shula's thinking of this?
Okay, let's just go take a quick peek around the village to make sure that there's nothing, no aquamarines hiding there, and then we'll go craft whatever.
Just look at the state of these plants.
Aquamarine requiring things that we can. Oh, there's okay. So there's that.
Ah, just the man I've been wanting to speak to.
Hervé, I see you're still here.
And here I am to stay. I've been accepted as part of the family and get to spend the rest of my life with the woman I love. Oh, I could shout it from the mountaintops!
But you won't, because you know our secret must be kept on pain of death, don't you? Forgive us. This is all still rather new.
But it's decided. He's allowed to stay.
He is. On the condition that he agrees to abide by our laws and work for the good of us all, never leaving this place save with the tributary's permission.
As if I'd ever want to. I'd sooner die than be parted from my little canary again.
Well, be sure to think about that next time you feel like shouting from the mountaintops.
But my little canary, all I ever think about is you.
Bro, that's bordering on obsession.
I'm sure the two of you will be very happy.
And should that ever change, I can always beg the tributary to reverse her judgment. But thank you for everything.
Cool. Can we have some illudium by chance? Do you have any?
Don't worry. Even if I...
Hervé's enthusiasm was one of the things that first attracted me to him. I only hope we can turn it to more productive.
No, we can't go in?
One moment to laws bound in the sea.
Oh, he's so little.
What can I do for you?
Tell me where the illudium is.
It wasn't easy. Still,
Yeah, no, I don't think Josh was nearly as bad.
I mean, say what you want. Sorry.
Probably are a little biased.
And to me, with Wallius finally free, it's no secret.
Yep.
And while
Yep.
the Empire may
It's
have
kind of
fallen,
inevitable. Wow, that text is getting small. They couldn't split that in 2 boxes?
and then what? Fortunately, in case you're wondering, they found a lot more than that, though.
Ah.
But maybe that's for the best.
Yeah, probably.
Is that all?
No treasure boxes up here?
Yes, my lord. I will continue to support Lady Shula.
Pretty much, yeah. Kid's gonna be a handful.
But change is coming. And steer one she shall. Long, long ago. And so we wandered. But never did we settle in any one place. Their cullings came close to staying our river's course.
Oh, I bet.
"80 years have come and gone. The plan was simple. Sadly for them,
Dang. That's
and
wild.
yet, till next our streams
He's
cross.
so little.
Aye, but he'll grow. Might even be taller than you one day, if you don't eat your greens.
But you don't eat your grains.
Oh, it's good of you to humour the children like you do.
With them. I think it's more the other way around. And perhaps it always has.
I used to think we had more than enough crystals. But once we use up what's left.
Yeah, so I'm not sure where else we would necessarily go. We've already checked out all of these areas. Well, let's go back to the blacksmith quick.
don't know if she mentioned, but your friend Jill helped me remake the talisman we decorated the Witten Hall with for young Wallace's immersion.
Reckon my steel's just as good as any.
Okay, so we have enough for 2 more.
I'd like to see another smith do better. Flawless. A good tide to you.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to see if I can figure out where these Illudium items come from, because we need 4 of them. And I'm going to see if I can figure out where where we get the other Fool's Gold. And then we're going to come back next time and find them and put that to bed, and then go check out some of the updated things back in the hideaway. And then I think we can put a pin in this DLC, call it done. So, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos like these, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And until next time, thanks for watching.